Can you hear me now, guys? Might be able to hear Ryan mumbling in the background. Fingers crossed.
Can I hear music?
Can you hear music or can you hear me?
Well, I should be hearing both, but...
I can hear Ryan. Yay!
Sorry.
Ryan says sorry. I don't know if you heard that or not.
I want to start again.
Alright, reverse. Let's start all of that again, shall we? Let's go from the beginning. Hi everyone! Welcome to my live video. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I do apologise for the oiliness of my makeup. I did say that before, but I have had a very, very busy day and I haven't had time to touch it up. So please, please, please forgive me. I would also like to say a gigantic happy birthday to Di. Thank you for spending your birthday with me. I very much, much, much appreciate it. And I'm just very, very excited to see you guys all tonight. So there's going to be a few things happening here on Plum for the next couple of weeks. I'm going to go through all of that. But let's get into the good stuff first. Let's show you this planner that you guys have all been so desperate to see. Thank you all so much for continually asking me for this. It's something that I didn't think everybody would be so interested in, but it's awesome that you have been. So I'll start out just along the walking you through it. I am keeping my eye on your comments, so if you ask me a question along the way, I'll try and answer it as we're going along. But if I forget it, just let me know and I will try and get back to it. So we've got my beautiful So Lovely planner. I think I've said it before, I am having a fade issue just with some of the spots, so I'm being a little bit careful. And what I'm doing, sorry, I know that's right next to the microphone, is I'm just keeping it in this Lovely Things Inside Christmas bag. It fits absolutely perfectly in here, so it just lives in there, and that's just to stop it rubbing a little bit more. I feel like since I've been doing that, it has actually been working better, so I shall continue doing that for now.
So I can use mute your laptop.
Sorry, I need to mute my laptop apparently. So when we open it up, this is how I've set it up at the moment. So on the left hand side here, I've got this little shaker that I've made. This is with the Daydreamer collection from Kaisercraft. I just adore it. All it is just a couple of hundreds of pieces of cardboard, all stuck in there to make a sort of a frame, and then I've just put in some stickers on some cardboard behind it. Hold on, I'm looking. Would a seal like the rose gold help? Kels, I don't think so. I don't think it's a big enough problem to need to seal it. So it's just a rub, and it's just, I don't know if Ryan can zoom in enough here, so I'm just going to hold this still. This may take him a minute to try, but he's going to try and zoom in a little bit, and I'll see if I can show you what I mean with the spots.
Not yet.
No, I don't think we can zoom in quite far enough, so hold on. Let's move this up. Hold on, no, we'll just leave it up here, right? No, we're going to put it on that camera instead. We've got like 3 cameras in here. It's insane. I feel like I'm being watched, which is obviously I am, but I feel like I'm being watched by too many different places. So, I can't even see that on there. I don't know if you can see that, just a little bit of fading. It's not enough, I don't think, to stress out about, and I think it gives it a little bit of character, so I'm not particularly worried about it at all. Clear nail polish on each spot. I think if I didn't love this so much, I would think about doing that. That might be an idea to stop it. But I will say, and this goes back a little bit to Kel's, when I did seal my rose gold one, it did stop the flaking, but it didn't feel as nice anymore. It just felt a little bit more stiff, and I really missed the soft. So I think I'm willing to not stress out about the fading as much as I just like to enjoy how beautiful and soft it is. So we'll head back to this. So this is just a little frame. I just stuck the stickers on just cardboard, cut it out, and then they do kind of shake around in here. It's just held down with a paper clip just so that it doesn't flop, because it's just a little triangle there. So it does tend to flop around a little bit if I don't pin it down. So that's just what the rose gold paper clip is there to do, just to stop it from flipping and flopping around quite so much. Plus I think it looks really cool. I've then just got this little cardboard cloud at the top just because I think it looks cute. and this is a very old vision board item from Kikki.k, and it just says, if your dreams don't scare you, they aren't big enough. And that's just I want my dreams to always scare me, because I'm never going to stop dreaming big, ever. So this is my dashboard that I've made. It is a shaker, and I will open it up and show you. Whoops. This is one thing I will say about the zipper. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to get into your ring. So if you're someone that's going to undo and redo and undo and redo a lot, I probably wouldn't recommend the zipper ones, pardon me, quite as much. So this is just something I've made with my fuse tool. I've just put the cardboard paper down the side just to reinforce it, and then it's just got glitter in it, bits of sequins and stuff. It does shake around a little bit. It's not massively shakeable, but I just think it looks really pretty the way it sits with the mermaid. So that was why I just wanted something to protect it more than anything else. It doesn't need to be functional, it just needs to be pretty. like most things, not. So on the other side I have another old Kikki.k quote card. It just says, "It's a new day." Another one of my favourite things to say, just because I like to think of every day as a new day. I can do something new every single day. I can try something. If I failed the day before, you know what, that's okay. I can keep going. And that's just mounted on a piece of the So Lovely paper. This on this side then is me playing around with foiling. So it is a video that will be coming to you guys really, really soon. I hope, as long as everything continues along the way it should. No one said anything for a while, and now I'm really scared. You guys all still there? It's just something I've been doing, like playing around with foiling and if it works. And I loved this in one of the Dream, Do, Enjoy and Share books. It was very similar, so I've got a really itchy nose. I just need to scratch. Hold on. Ugh. I swear I'm cold. I've got a cold. It just doesn't want to do anything nicely. So this was in the Dream, Do, Enjoy and Share books. I didn't want to rip it out because that's not... thank you guys. I don't want you to distract me, but I'm just... you all went so quiet. I thought maybe you'd all gone. So I just copied it out just on my own font. Ryan printed it out and then I foiled it up. I will be doing a video on this really, really soon. I'm hoping that'll go up next week. And I'll explain to you a little bit of what's going on with some videos in just a minute. So then on this side, I've just got a sticker that just says magic is something you make, and that's going to stay blank, which seems really odd, but I just really want it to stay the way it is because I do take these pages in and out, and these are my monthly YouTube planning pages. So this is where I sit down and I actually put in what video is going to go up on which day. I rub it around, I move things, everything gets changed around. But I do decorate them the same way I always do for you guys for my monthlies. So this is my, I don't want to say my personal space, but it's the place I kind of play. And you'll see in a minute, uh-oh, I'm buffering again. That's not good. You will see in a minute, I hope, if you don't all disappear in there just now. I have used this as a bit of a testing ground, and you'll see things in here that I have actually then gone on to show you guys afterwards. So this first one was the very first time I ever did it, and it's just got washi tape and some cutouts that I had that I coloured in. Not particularly all that decorative. This one was from last August, and I was just playing around with some gold washi tape. I'm still talking, I'm hoping that's right.
We're uploading fine.
We're uploading fine? Okay, Ryan says we're good. If you guys aren't there anymore, let me know. I don't know how you can do that, but if you're not there, no, stream is down. Pause. Pause, guys. I'm going to try and fix it. Don't worry.
Reload that page.
Me.
The stream one. The one you're watching the stream on.
Reload it. Okay, there we go. We're back. Fixing. Okay.
Stop for a second.
Hmm?
Said stop for a second.
Oops. Apparently I can't type. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you're back in. Everyone's back. We're all good again. This is going to be really fun to watch later, might I just say. If anyone watches this afterwards, please let me know how hilarious this is. Oh dear. So this was my gold one. I just was playing around with gold washi tape. Like I said, this was never, this part, all of this is something that you guys were really never supposed to see. I'm showing you because so many people have asked. So I never want to not give you guys what you want. So I'm going to show you, but it was all, some of it was very basic and just designed for me. So this one was September using the Sweet Range from last year. I did love the green here. I think it's gorgeous. I did also used to keep track of what I put up on YouTube and on Instagram. I've kind of given that up, mainly because I end up putting the same thing up there anyway, so I'm kind of just not worried about it anymore. But I did enjoy using the little cutouts from all of this and sticking them down. They were really, really pretty. And this one was my Live Bright one. I don't know how many times I have used the Live Bright range, more times than I probably should have. But I did really love using it, this one. This one was really pretty. And I really love that one. This one was, again, I think using a bit more of, it was kind of using the cute one with the birds, but it was also using some of the, oh no, this was from the Sweet Range, I apologise. But just using all blues. I just like playing around with colours, and considering I did very pink the one before, I thought I'd go blue because that's more fun. This was Christmas. I still love this tag more than basically any other tag Kikki.k have ever done. It just reminds me of Christmas, and it's stupid because we don't have snow in Australia, so I don't know why snow reminds me of Christmas, but it really, really does. It was also one of the ones I kind of messed up a little bit and had to fix. So if you look really closely down this side, you can actually see where I've coloured it in, because the line didn't quite work. So it was a bit funny, but that was all the planning. And you can see, if we can zoom in a little, so each of them has exactly what's going to be on that week. So it's got my weekly decoration and what they are. It's got what's going to be on the Wednesday, and then this one was all Festive Fridays. So we really, really, I do plan them out as close to being perfect as I can, so that I know that I have a video ready for you guys all the time. So this one was just playing, I think, with just some colours. I think January is one of those months that didn't quite work, but just was a little bit, I wasn't ready. It came along too fast, and so I didn't have time to really decorate this one, so I just chucked something together with some washi tape that I think I got for Christmas and some stickers. So that one's easy enough. This was using the Thrive range in the green, and also this gorgeous washi tape, and I don't know what I've done with it. I'll have to go and see if I can find it. I don't even remember. I think I bought it from Craft online, but I bought it on, like, in store. So I will see if I can find that, because it is really pretty. I think it's actually supposed to be a baby washi tape, but I like it the way it is. So that's the gorgeous green. And then this was March. This was basically a write-off month. I did so little planning in March. I have no idea what I put up for you guys in March. No idea whatsoever. Because this was when I moved, and this is what caused me so much trouble. But I did plan it out, meaning to use it. I just didn't. So see, even I don't plan all the time. Sometimes you got to give it up. So this was April. I love the way that I did April here. Ryan's playing around with the camera, so please excuse it wiggling around right now. He's trying to get it so it can zoom in a little bit more, I think. So I really love the way that I've done April up the top here. I just think it looks really pretty. And it was really, not lucky, because lucky is not the right word, but I loved the way that those stickers really did match nicely with this washi tape. So I was really happy with that. Can I move that just a little bit?
Where?
Well, it's just not straight. I'm just wiggling with the camera, guys. Sorry about that. See if that works in a minute.
Not straight either.
Yeah, apparently still not straight. We're just going to wiggle it around a bit. Anyway, moving on. This was my pink month, I guess you could call it. This was all using stuff out of the Kaiser Craft sticker book, and then a little bit out of the Be Creative. I still love these sticky notes. I just don't get around to using them. But this is also where I chuck in all my ideas. So my flipper thing is I do flippers. You wait until you see one of the ones coming up, Sabine, because this was where I started actually getting into it and actually brainstorming ideas a little bit more. Those stickers came out of one of the Paper Lovers books. If I find it, I will find it. Probably won't do it on camera though. What I'll do is I'll leave it down below. I'll write a little comment and say where I got it from, because I do know which Paper Lovers book it was. I just can't quite remember off the top of my head. So this was, when I started actually brainstorming ideas, writing them down and then ticking them off. Charlene, it hasn't got bulky yet because I haven't let it, but I think it could get bulky if I let it get that way. But I'm never going to let too much sit in this one because I'm very, very scared of breaking it. So this was the first real flipper I did, Sabine. This was a quote card that I just put a tab on from the Planner Punch board. First time I actually used it and it worked. So I've got these, I went back to those beautiful letters again. So these ones are actually from Riot. And then these are beautiful washi tapes, both top and bottom, that are Heidi Swap that I bought from Spotlight. And then I've got a couple of Kaiser Craft stickers along here as well. I've got the 2017 over here. And then I've got the ideas here where I've just done little stamps so I can tick them off as I did them. As you can see, I didn't have too many ideas. A lot of the times they will move. So I might have it, like if you see back here, this one here had the office tour in May and it's still there in June and it's not ticked off, and I'm pretty sure it didn't go up until July. So sometimes my ideas don't make it into the month and they might have to transfer over. But I do always keep track of them so I know what I'm going to show you guys. And then this one will look familiar because I did remake this one. It was so pretty when I made it. I just had to show you guys because it's one of my favorite decorations that I've done, is this beautiful tropical one. Sorry, just need to breathe. Sometimes I get so excited I forget to breathe. So it was using beautiful paper. This was Aldi paper, I believe. And then using some washi tape from Kmart, and then some bits and pieces from the Kaiser Craft sticker books, just because they're so gorgeous. Really love that one. And this one's going to look familiar to you guys as well. I made this one first. This was the one that inspired the one that I showed you for the weekly one. I just loved it. I love this collection so much. You've seen it. It's already been in the front of my planner. But I really love the Daydreamer collection from Kaiser Craft, to the point that I actually think I've got 2 or 3 paper stacks of the same paper because I just adore it so much. And then this is this month. This is using Kaiser Craft's Indigo Skies collection. One that I've been meaning to show you guys for a while but haven't actually got round to it yet. So it will be coming up reasonably soon, I hope, maybe. But don't look, because then you guys are going to see what I'm doing later on this week. In fact, it's not a secret. If my Planner Bay box gets here on Friday, or gets here tomorrow, it'll be Friday's video, and if it doesn't get here tomorrow, it won't be Friday's video. It'll be something else instead. There you go, I told you what it was. You remember this one, but not the Hearn one. The tropical one, Sabine, this one. This one, if it is, I'll link it down below so you can go and check it out. But I really loved it. It was one of my favourites. And then this is next month, all ready to go. I generally decorate these at the start of the month before, and this is all using the beautiful red washi tapes from Kaiser Craft. Greek one. I'm guessing you mean green, Sabine. I'm hoping. This is just using all the beautiful new Spotlight washi tapes. I knew what you meant, Sabine. It's all good. Charlene, the little plastic thing in the August monthly. This was just a little shaker I made just using my fuse tool and some little, I don't know what they're called, but like the little ball bearing things kind of. Yeah, Caroline, basically just all monthly in this just so I can keep track of what I'm showing you guys. And then the rest of them in there are just blank. I've got like 5,000 other ones. Yes, AR, you're right. Good luck, Charlene, with your exam. I'm sure you'll be fine. You know, in fact, you know what? You're not going to be fine. You're going to flog the living crap out of it. So, good luck. Shush fine. So then I also have in here, just to show you what I keep at the back, and it's definitely not full back here, and I don't keep lots of stuff. Elva, would a mobile phone fit in the planner? Where's my phone? Yes. Yes, it would. Sorry. It would, and you could really easily, if that was what you wanted to do, you could put it in there and zip it up. It's not going anywhere. It's alright. Would I suggest doing it? Probably not, and that's only because, and this is me, I carry mine around in my backpack. It's probably a bit harder to get in and out of. Definitely not going to lose it though if you put it in there, Elva. So yes, it will work. But yeah, probably wouldn't be something I recommend either. Depends on the phone too. I don't know, do mobile phones get hot? Might burn something. If you left it in there long enough, it might burn too, which might be not so good with the paper. So we'll skip back here. This is just a plastic pocket from Charlotte at Flutterby Planners. I just like to keep it in here because sometimes I do pick up things that inspire me. Hi Sandra! Yeah, my phone does pop out quickly. I don't like having it in there. It needs to sit there in case it buzzes. It shouldn't buzz. No one should be ringing me at this time of night. Yeah, sometimes I find things that inspire me. Like I might be just sitting on the bus, or not the bus, I don't go to buses. Sitting on the train and I might see a photo or something, like on, well, I wouldn't do that on Facebook, that's not true. But I might see something out my window and take a photo of it and print it out to put in here to remind me to use it later. Sometimes I actually write myself little notes on like post-its or just pieces of scrap paper. I just like to keep them in there. I just don't have any there at the moment. So this is my weekly decoration ideas page. Every time you guys suggest something, I write it down. When it's done, I colour in the star. Hi Shorty! And then that means I've done it. So I've done my mushrooms. Kat, if you're there. Planners Anonymous, Caroline, you're right. I'm sorry. Planners Anonymous box, which will be coming, I hope, tomorrow. I've done my mushrooms. That's next week. So Kath, if you're watching this, be ready on Monday because you're going to get your mushroom week. I've done my Seaside box one. I've done my Kaisercraft Daydreamer, but my Kaisercraft Indigo Skies, which is the remake of the one that you guys have already seen for this month in here, that'll be in that video. So that will be something I still want to do. Also got a Harry Potter one that someone has suggested. Can you get me a glass of water, please? Oh, sorry, talking too much again. Didn't this happen last time? Didn't my throat get sore? Anyway, so also in here I have other ideas for just videos. I'm really slack with this one. I tend to just put them in here or on whichever one I happen to have made. I tend to use that instead, so I don't really use this page if I'm being deadly honest. Shorty, I'm going to get a zipper planner. Is it easier than the normal ones? Not necessarily easier, that's not the word that I would use. Thank you. I'm just going to have a glass of, pardon me, I'm just going to get a sip of water. Just excuse me for a sec. Why are you laughing at me, Ryan? He's laughing. He thinks I'm funny. I'm glad somebody does. Okay. Glad I've changed my game from Squirrel to Caroline. Yes, it would be funny. Hey! So I've just seen what he's put me up on camera. Thank you very much, Ryan. Why would you be sad that you changed your name from Caroline to Squirrel? I wouldn't mind calling you Squirrel, Caroline. I don't mind. It would be funny either way. So this other one was, this was from last month's live video. So I write myself little questions that you guys have asked me along the month so I can remember to answer them. So there was just last month's there. I just like to decorate because I'm weird like that. And I like to do that. This was stuff, so when the new Planner Lovers came out, I did actually ask Kikki.k a lot of questions to make sure I told you guys the right information when it came to what the differences between the two were and if there were rules, etc. So I did actually write all that out just so I knew exactly what it was and so I could tell you guys in that video. Hi Faith, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. Then on this side, I'm just going to flip it around so you can see, just occasionally I like to put some samples in here if I'm just playing around with some new stuff and I want to see what it looks like on a white background and I don't really want to just throw it away. So this was just me playing with some new washi tapes that I bought from, and I still hate this word because I never got it. I think it's Shiamogi Designs. I think that's how you say it. I'm really sorry if it's not. It's in next week's planner decoration. You'll see it. And this is also playing with the new stamps from the Reject Shop, which are really, really pretty. And that was all thanks to Sandra who got me onto those. So thank you very much, Sandra. This was me being the crazy human being that I am and needing to know exactly what colour all of my pens were. You guys know I'm obsessed with the Staedtler fine liner colours, and I wanted to know all of them, and that way when they bring out new colours, because they seem to do that more often than you would think, I really like to be able to know exactly what colours they are. So what I did was stamped all these out, which is why some of these look a bit messy. It's definitely not perfect. but I just coloured it in and then wrote down the numbers, so that the numbers and the colours, so that I knew which ones I already had and which ones I didn't. Sorry, more water. So that's just there as a bit of a tool, I guess, knowing exactly what colours they have and which colours they don't. I've then got my filming schedule for September. Don't usually do a schedule like this, but September, because of the extra videos we've been doing this month, was a little bit busier, so I just needed to stay on top of my actual filming schedule. And then this is the page that I've done for this month's live video ideas, and this is basically all that's in here now. Oh no, there's some stuff at the back. So this is what I'm going to show you a little bit later, everything else that's on that page. Pardon me. And then just at the back, this is all just plain white paper, just because I find it more fun to write on plain white paper. I can decorate it more. This is just old stuff that I used to keep in my planner before I moved into this one. Was just other video ideas that I can still go back. Who won some giveaways. I used to keep all of my little things on here so I knew what they were before I knew how to use simple things like random number generators, etc. I used to use these to do my giveaways, so I would write them out and circle the winner. That's how old school I was. And then just other notes, basically little drawings, and then you just got the notepad at the back. So nothing particularly fancy through any of that, but it's just a really good tool to grab out whenever I'm thinking about YouTube. I just love grabbing it out and flicking through it until I know exactly what I want to do or share or just need to plan out. So I'm just taking out this sheet so I can set it up in front of me so I know what other questions that I need to answer from you guys. So if you have any questions, right, no, not now, Ryan. Don't change the camera onto me now. It's not going to stay there. I'm just going to leave it sitting there. Don't care. I have a lot of things I don't use. Faith, why don't I do a decluttering video and give all the things you want as a giveaway? I'm one of these really odd people that is, I don't use it now, but I might use it later. I think it's called a hoarder. That's me. I'm a massive hoarder. I will, and this is what I can tell you guys, Ryan and I are in the middle, oh not the middle, we're at the very start process of possibly building a house. When we move, I am not going to be able to take everything with me, and even if I am able to, I don't necessarily think I will. Sorry, I've just seen Jet walk past behind me on the camera, so he's in here now somewhere. He could jump at me at any moment. That is, when I get to that, it may be something that I do. I don't know how far away that move is though. So Faith, I will, and I have got a giveaway planned. I know I used to do them a little bit more often. I've been a bit lazy with them lately. I do have a giveaway plan when I hit 500 on my Instagram. I think I'm at 380 at the moment, so we're not too far away from that. But if you guys really want another giveaway, let me know, and I'm quite happy to put something together for you guys and do like a random giveaway. Maybe. I'm looking at Ryan asking his opinion. He's going okay. Or like this, which basically to me means okay. Ryan, can you please pass me that tube of washi tape that's up there? That's the one. Okay, let's move on to some not so happy, wonderful things. Hold on, I'm going to answer a couple more questions here. Elva, if I only recommend one Kikki.k workshop, which one would it be? That's really hard. Only because I feel like I got the most out of it. Uh-oh, we're buffering again. We're buffering again.
It's just the internet.
Okay, righto. You may lose me. Just hang around. So Elva, which one would I recommend? I took the most out of the recent Dream, Do, Enjoy and Share one. I think that one was my favourite. I did really also enjoy the planner one, and I love the Christmas ones, to the point that I've done the Christmas one 2 times. And I may still do it again, I don't know. Perhaps. I'm just refreshing to see if it'll work. I'm just going to hold on for a sec. There we go. I think I'm back. Sabine, am I back? She's the person that tells me if I'm back or not. Was that right?
You never left.
I never left? Okay, I never left. Righto. Yes, I think I did. Because it's buffering again.
It's the internet downloading. Still uploading just fine.
Okay, I'm just going to keep talking and hopefully this catches back up, guys. Please just bear with me. So yes, I think I would do the dream, do, enjoy and share one Elva. That's the answer to your question. Washi tape broke the internet. Yes, it did die. Trust me, it did. Kel's planner calls my husband calls you a hoarder all the time. Yes, I think all husbands of planner addicts call us hoarders. I just don't think it's a thing we can't be. Di's question, what do I do with all the notepaper I don't use in my planning? It sits over there. I do use it. I do use it for scraps. I do use scraps. That sounds awful. My family have a card game that we play. That sounds really weird. But I tend to use pretty paper to score that. I just feel like it deserves something pretty. I do use it to write notes on. Not as often as I wish I did. I just don't carry it around with me. Do you know what I use the little B5 ones for? I use it to keep my footy tips on every week. And Ryan and I just compete with each other because no one else will compete with me. So I do... Sorry, I thought Ryan was aiming at the washi tape. I thought he was going to steal it from me. No, don't steal washi tape. Just keeping it away from him. What was I saying? Tips. I use it to keep my footy tips on. No one will do footy tips with me except Ryan. So he's the only one that will, so I just keep track of it that way. So let's now get back into what we were doing. This is the negative Nancy part of my whole big thing. Apologies to Nancy for me just using your name in a negative way. This washi tape from Spotlight is fantastic, except for the fact that I did have a very poor experience at Spotlight trying to find it. They're trying to rectify that. I don't know quite how they are doing that, but they did say they were going to do something about it, so I'm not going to go into that because I don't want to be mean. But I am going to warn you guys about this particular washi tape. Sabine, I'm sorry, Sabine. Every time I touch the washi tape, it buffers. Every time. Okay, I think I'm just going to go through this as quick as I can then to get rid of it. So the tape itself is gorgeous, but this is what happens, and I'm hoping you guys can see this. Hold on, where is the camera?
It was in first shot.
Was it?
Yes.
Righto. So I'm hoping you guys can see there's a bit of peeling here and a bit more bubbling here. I've wasted already about half of this roll, so I have no worries about wasting a little bit more. I'm just trying to find the end. It's even hard to find the end. I think that actually is the end. There we go. So you think it's fine. So you roll it out and it looks okay and it feels okay, and then you get to another bit and it will peel it back up again, and it's awful. It is absolutely awful. You cannot, if you're getting this for this washi, you're going to be really sorely disappointed. So every other roll in here, and I've had a play with them, and they are absolutely spectacular, is fantastic. This is the problem. Is it enough to stop me buying one of these tubes for this washi tape? No, it's not. So I've got 100 other gold ones. And someone did say to me, and I'm really sorry that I don't remember what your name is, someone did say to me today that they had the unicorn one that also came with a metal one like this, and it wasn't very good either. So maybe just go into these particular ones with a little grain of salt. They may not be as good as some of the others. Okay, Tracy asked me, where do I get my scoring tools from? So I have two. Yes, Caroline, I know you did. I know you went and did it anyway, and I really, really love that you did. I think that's fantastic, because honestly, every piece, every roll of washi tape in this collection is fantastic except that one. I'm just trying to find where my other scoring tool went, because I've misplaced it. I thought I put it back in here. I have lots of stuff on my desk, and I think I've moved stuff. So I have two scoring tools. This one came with my 1, 2, 3 punch board from We Are Memory Keepers. I don't use this one as much as I should. I'm still looking around trying to find where I put my score tool, but I can't find it. The other one is the Fiskars ones. Sandra, yes they are. They're the ones from Spotlight. So I've got two. I did aim to try and get some more last week, but I was not able to. And now I'm proving to Ryan that I can save money by not spending it on washi tape, by not spending it on washi tape. So I'm going to be good and not get any more. Unless you guys tell me it's awesome, and then perhaps. No, Sabine, it's not you, not just you. We seem to be dropping in and out. I'm just asking really nicely that you just sort of bear with me for a little bit longer. We're nearly done anyway. So the other Other scoring tool, yes, I did buy from Spotlight. It's a double-ended one, and like I said, I don't know what I did with it. It's around here somewhere. But it's a double-ended one. You guys would have seen me use it a lot. There's a big end and a small end, so some for like if you want to do like a really precise fold, and some just if you want to do a bit more of a bigger fold, I guess. It's a really good one for that. I think it cost me like $12, so it's not an expensive one at all, and it's certainly very easy to use. Oh, pardon me again, why am I so the last question that I had to write down was, and I don't remember who it was from, I think it was on Facebook, not on YouTube. It was simply, how do I use 2 planners? So I use 2. Technically I have like 5, which is... yeah, Ryan thinks it's funny. And I'm going to be doing up another one for the house, which is even funnier. Ryan, can you please pass me my backpack? I don't remember where I put it. It's over there. I have to get my backpack because I'll show you my other planner and what is in it. I know it's stuck again, guys. I'm really sorry. It won't be far away. It's stuck for me, apparently not for anyone else. Righto. So I'm just grabbing my planner. Oh, hold on, it's not in there. It's in that box. I'm so mean to him. I'm sorry. No, now it's offline. No, we're back now.
Don't have 2 of them open.
Hmm?
Don't have 2 of them open.
Okay.
Change the quality on them.
I don't know how to do that. I'll do a bit more investigating into the stream health. I thought we were good, but apparently we're not. Sandra, yes they are. They are the ones from Spotlight. Very, very nice. Are the washi tapes from Spotlight good? They are, except for that gold one. That's the only one that's not very good. So just beware of this one. But the rest of them are fantastic. We've gone down again. Not receiving enough video.
We're uploading at 3,000 kilobits per second. Which is what we were at.
Okay.
What we've always been at.
I'm going to keep going, and I'm hoping you guys are going to be able to see this. So the other question I had was, how do I use my 2 planners? These 2 are the ones that I use on a regular basis, that I use basically every single day. And they're used in tandem because they're basically used completely separately from each other. So this organizes my YouTube. This does everything that has anything to do with what I show you guys here on YouTube goes in here. Everything else goes in here. And this is where my life gets sorted out. So I think I've done a couple of walkthroughs, but I'll just do a really quick kind of flick through of what this looks like at the moment. So I've just got my dashboard here. I did end up putting that Erin Condren perpetual calendar sort of thing in here, just with some birthdays and things in there. That just lives in the front pocket now. I just think it's a really good idea to have when I bring up new or move new things into here. So that lives in there. I've also got some Planners Anonymous Happy Mail stickers because I have been getting a lot of Happy Mail lately. So I like to put that in there. A couple of little bits and pieces. It looks really busy in there, but I think it's really functional. Hi Abby, thank you for coming. Thank you for loving my videos. I really appreciate it. No problem, Sabine. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Can't wait to see you next time. So you guys have seen the dashboard protector that I've made, and then all through here I've just got my weeks. I am nearly ready to do another cull. This is something that I don't think I've shown you here on my channel. This was just a shaker I made out of the Planners Anonymous Seaside kit. I'm just getting it to do a bit of a shake thing there. And I've deliberately left it on a blank piece of paper so that I could put the gorgeous green trees on the top. It's just so pretty. And then you've got my manifesto there, which is always going to stay there. And then this is what I mean with the B5 pieces of paper. So that's just where I keep track of all our footy tips. So I just write them in once a week whenever we do them. And then at the end of the season, I basically just put these in my storage area, and they live in there, and then I just got a pocket at the back. And I just, like I said, I just use them completely independently. So the best way I think of using your planners is to use a different planner for different things. If you've got something that's going to kind of transcend and go across 3 or 4 different things, just keep it all together. Whoops! Was that just a sneak peek of next week's video? Uh-oh. I really actually didn't mean to do that. Sorry. But yeah, try and keep them apart. Try and find different things for different planners. If you guys want to, if you want to see what I use each of my planners for, perhaps that can be next month's video. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. Just ask me if we might do that for next one. That might be next month's live video. Okay, we've been going for 45 minutes now, so I think we're just about done. What I will... Yeah, Sarah, oops, sorry. Whoopsies. Hope you guys like it. Can't wait to see if you do. So things that you guys need to know about what's going to happen here on my channel for the next couple of weeks. Basically, between this weekend, so this is my life for the next couple of weeks. Get ready for this. So Friday afternoon, Ryan and I have to drive to Adelaide for my granddad's memorial. We're not actually in Adelaide, otherwise Miss Sandra, I would be coming to visit you, but unfortunately we're in and out so fast that there's just not enough time. So I'm really sorry, Sandra. I will make a time to come and meet you, I promise. So we're in and out of Adelaide. We drive over on Friday. We're coming back on Monday. What that means is I can't film over the weekend, of course, so that's going to limit some time. I come back, I'm back in Melbourne from, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday is a public holiday because it's the day before Grand Final Day. Then it's Grand Final Day and I'm working both those days. And then I have Sunday off and then I have Monday in the office and then I am flying to Perth. And I'm in Perth for 3 days. And then I'm home for 4 days. Oh, and then Ryan's away while I'm in Perth. So, filming and editing is going to be hard without him. We know what happened the last time. This was how this all happened. So, what I'm basically trying to get at, without telling you everything that's going on in my life, because you guys don't need to know that, you'll be bored out of your minds right now, it's going to be very complicated for me to film for basically the next month. So what I'm going to be doing is pre-filming as much as I humanly can so that you guys don't miss out on any videos. You'll still be getting your 3 videos a week. Super September has been a fantastic success and it probably could be something that I go back to. Maybe in October we might go back to doing 4 videos because I have really enjoyed it. I think I've got a little bit more out of it, but it's just not going to work through. Hold on, we'll go back to it in November, not in October. I just don't think I can keep it up through such a busy time. So all it means for you guys, the videos will still be coming out, you still get to see them, but they might take a little bit longer, as in my monthly ones certainly won't be up the first week. They won't be up until, like the printable ones won't be up until the 2nd week of October, not the 1st week, because Ryan won't be here to edit them. And it just means that I'm going to be a little bit pre-recorded. So things may take a little bit longer to get to you, in that if the Planners Anonymous box comes in while I'm not here, you might not get it for a week and a half. So please bear with me during this particularly busy month. I do appreciate that you do hang out with me when I do have these busy periods. Caroline, why am I coming to the great state? I'm hoping you mean Perth, because I don't know, well, Western Australia. I don't know if South Australia can be counted as a great state. It's a fantastic state and I love it because it's my home, but it's not great. Sorry. I'm going to Adelaide this weekend for my grandfather's memorial, and I'm going to Perth the week after for work. So it's going to be very fun. I've never been to Perth, so I'm very, very excited to come over to Perth in a couple of weeks' time. I just realised that was sitting down behind me and it looked really, really silly. So, like I said, things may just take a little bit longer to get out to you, but I will still be doing all of my videos. I will still be answering all of your comments. The live video will go ahead next month as it should. Let's check what date that will be. We'll grab the YouTube planner and I can tell you exactly what date it's going to be. So the next one's going to be Wednesday the 25th. And that's basically when things get back to normal. In that I will be home and things will be as normal as they can be. and hopefully they'll stay that way. So that will be the 25th will be our next live video. I'm buffering again, so I'm just going to finish this up now because I think we're all frustrated with it. Thank you so much all for hanging out with me. I've really enjoyed it. I kind of needed it this week. I know this week's weekly decoration was a little bit sad. Sarah, thank you very much. He actually passed away back in May, so it's not a new wound, but it's taken us a long time to get everybody together. So it's just a wound that might now have a proper band-aid put on it, which will be nice. So he was a lovely, lovely man. I'm going to get sad again. One of the best people I've ever met and ever known. So I'm extremely lucky that I had both of my granddads up until I was about 22, and I've only just lost my second one. So I'm very, very, very lucky to have had two wonderful grandfathers for most of my life. So yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. But yeah, lovely, lovely man. Anyway, finishing up. Thank you for hanging out with me. Please let me know what you'd like to see in the next live video, other than what do I use all of my planners for. I have also got my memory planner, which is my black planner. I think I sort of talk about it sometimes. That's what that is. It's a memory planner. I will show you that one. I might do that one next, and then I'll do what I use all my other ones for. So that'll be November's will be what I got that. Where did the year go? We're in November. It's insane. Anyway, I'm done. Thank you so much all for hanging out with me. Don't forget to be subscribed so you don't miss any of the videos. You guys know the spiel by now. And I will see you on Friday for maybe Planners Anonymous. I don't know. Or it will be something else, which I'm going to keep a bit of a surprise. So I hope to see you guys on Friday. I really hope to see you on the next live video. And I will see you again really, really soon. Mwah! See ya! How do I stop it?